Hello, my name is Kathleen Alfiero, and I am here today to interview Roger Salant and Bob Siegel about their new book, Vapor Trails. It's a wonderful book. I enjoyed every minute of it. It's a thriller, and we're here to understand a bit about where this book came from and what it means to you.
Well, we both come from industry. Bob worked for Xerox for quite a few years. I worked for Ford Motor Company for 30 years, and then I worked at Plug Power after that.
Roger does a lot of public speaking, and he told me on a couple of occasions, people keep saying, when are you going to write a book? And when we found each other and he knew that I had been writing, he says, you know, how would you like to help me work on a book? And he said it 3 or 4 times, and I said, sure, well, that'd be great. But, you know, it was kind of like just one of those things you say, it's not really going to happen. But then he came back and said, no, I'm serious, I really want to do this. So we decided to make it happen. And we actually had planned to write a nonfiction book. What
we really want to do is we want to reach beyond the people who already understand what's going on or have some feeling about what's going on from an environmental and a sustainability perspective across the planet globally. And in order to do that, we felt that we needed to use a different mode of communication, a different language. And the novel, I think, is a different language, and also it takes out the tension about, boy, this is going to teach me something, and rather, you know, entertains. And along the way, there's some extra messages that kind of sink in.
You know, I might be working away on a scene, and something would happen, and a character that Roger would be kind of responsible for would have to react, and I might get stuck, and I would be sitting at the computer. I pick up the phone, and Roger would be in some big meeting or something. He says, what is it, Bob? And I'm like, well, here's what happened. You know, Burnside just walks into the room, and this guy says this to him. What do you think his answer would be? And Roger would just immediately would come right back. Oh, okay, great, thank you. Hang up and just. So it was really nice having that to kind of get each other unstuck.
It gives me really confidence that there are more books coming, and we're very optimistic that the reading world will support this.
People are reading it. So what thrills you about the response? What excites you?
I love motion pictures, you know, and I'm a big fan of movies, and I would love nothing else to see this movie, you know, turn into a major motion picture. We're hoping that it will happen. This book turn into a movie. A lot of people who've read it have said, I can see the movie, totally unprompted.
Stories have always been interesting to me, and telling them has been a lot of fun. I think it's a very persuasive form of communication.
People are really finding the story does propel them on, and a number of people have said they couldn't put it down. So that's very satisfying.